after immigration officers attempted to confiscate his passport in unclear circumstances. Kiai was held for close to 2 hours, just days after the Kenya Human Rights Commission, where he serves as a board member, was deregistered in the offices of AFRICOG, where his vice chair were raided by the police. The incident happened as the National Council of NGOs alleged a plot by the government to destabilize it. Rita Tinina has the details.
The Tuesday deregistration of the Kenya Human Rights Commission over accusations of tax evasion and employment of expatriates without licenses was followed a day later by the attempted raid on the Africa Center for Open Governance AFRICOG offices by Kenya Revenue Authority officials and police officers over allegations of operating without registration. Acting Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i halted any action on the NGOs by the NGOs Coordination Board Chairman Fazul Mohammed to pave way for a probe over the allegations. But controversy touching on the NGOs persists. Maina Kiai, who is a board member of the Kenya Human Rights Commission and a vice chair of AFRICOG, was detained at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, where immigration officers attempted to confiscate his passport. It took the intervention of the Director of Immigration, Gordon Kihalangwa, for Kiai, who was headed to the Czech Republic, to board his flight. As the 90-day probe over the allegations against the Kenya Human Rights Commission and AFRICOG by the NGOs Coordination Board gets underway, the National Council of NGOs is accusing the government of frustrating the council's operations.
We have witnessed creation of street factions of NGO Council, working hand in hand with the government to destabilize the NGOs, the real NGOs Council.
The council claims the government has been sidelining it, citing the recent move on the KHRC and AFRICOG, where the council's recommendation as required was not sought.
If the government was sincere enough on the matter of AFRICOG, KHRC, etc., it could have demanded a recommendation from the council as stipulated in section 16C on of the Act before taking any action against them.
The council has moved to court challenging the role of the newly created NGOs Council. Rita Tinina, KTN News.
Police have launched investigations into the murder of 2 Swiss tourists.